Byron Browne, his attorney, Rolf, released a statement talking about justifiable homicide under Georgia law in the midst of a forcible felony, saying that that Rayshard Brooks had assaulted the officers, had taken the taser, and then there's the reasonable fear for serious bodily injury or death as a result of the firing of the taser. How do you see this one? Do you see this as a justifiable, or is this one that is felony murder, that it's the officer committing the assault?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time for things to change. I think we've seen things like this in the past, and people have been behind the police. But I'm not behind the police in this one. I think their initial interaction with Brooks showed that he was normal. I mean, the footage we saw was him doing the field sobriety tests were normal. I don't know what he did when he blew, but I do not believe that there is sufficient evidence for them to place him under arrest. Now, look, when you're a man, woman, you're anybody, and someone comes into your space and you don't believe that you've done anything wrong, then I'm with Brooks 100% of the time. I would have fought with those offers and I would have tried to get away, because just because you're a police officer doesn't mean you're going to get automatic respect. I'm sorry. I come from a place where respect is earned, and these officers lately haven't earned any respect. So should he have run away from the officer? No. But listen, they had him asleep in a Wendy's drive-thru. So why not let him run away? You already had his ID. You already had his name. You could track him down at any point in time. So to chase after him, shoot a taser, shoot a gun, I think that was excessive force. And it goes back to the DA announcing the charges. This is exactly what you have to do in this time and circumstance, is you have to show everybody that you're behind the Black Lives Matter, because that's what matters. So I don't blame the DA for doing anything, because you're going to have a whole group of people mad at him for not having that sort of press conference. The public is demanding answers. The DA in this case is giving them answers. And I think that this is the tip of a spear of changes that we're going to see in the police and how they interact with the public.
I want to be positive. I want to be optimistic. However, you know, when you have a state who has consistently shown, like, the fact that officers do not live in a bubble, that Rolf was here when George Floyd happened. Rolf was here when all these things happened. Black Lives Matter is literally right the county over. So he was well aware of the climate that we're in. Another thing, 33. There's 33 seasons of cops. In 33 seasons of cops, there are people that run away often and they get to go home. The argument that he was scared and all that should not even be an issue. The worst thing that Mr. Brooks should have gotten was 12 months probation, 40 hours community service, $800 fine, and a drug and alcohol evaluation. That's what he should have gotten. He did not deserve to be dead. The issue is that officer, if he was going to arrest him, had ample opportunity to do so. And then it's like he acted like he didn't have a computer in his car, like he didn't have all his information, like he didn't park his car at the Wendy's with the license plate on it. Like you didn't know that where he was running to very slowly. Like there was no reason. And then he shot twice. The first bullet wasn't enough. The issue that, yes, I do believe that charges I do believe that they should have charges, but this piecemeal of justice is getting annoying. My issue is, as a Black person, we're not optimistic because we see it often. What about the jury? What are they going to convict them? Because again, we have officers that I heard that officers got off the job because of the indictment. Like, this is what we have to deal with, and it's a norm.
You mentioned the jury. When we come back, we'll hear from the 13th juror. And I'll tell you, if the 13th